What's the glory of the Catholic Church? Is it the buildings, the cathedrals, the stained glass windows, the architecture, the music? Hi everyone, this is Father Rocky in the Cathedral of St. Francis Xavier in Green Bay, Wisconsin, with another lesson on the Holy Eucharist as part of our ongoing series of Eucharistic encounters. What is the glory of the Catholic Church? Is it St. Peter's Basilica? Is it the sculptures of Bernini? Is it the music of Palestrina? I think the glory of the Catholic Church are the saints. And there's so many great stories of great saints that we should be familiar with and that we can be inspired by. One of my favorite stories is about a holy man who was born in Belgium and volunteered to be a missionary in the South Pacific. His name was Joseph de Veuster, but his religious name was Damien, and he's now known as Saint Damien of Molokai, which is one of the islands in the Pacific. The people in Hawaii loved him so much that they proposed that he be canonized a saint by the Catholic Church. Well, he became a priest in the missionary territory of Hawaii, and one day he was there with other priests and the bishop told him, well, we've got this island where there are about 800 lepers who've been quarantined. And he said to the priest, please pray for them every day at Mass, because it's a real hard situation. And young Father Molokai raised his hand and he said, Bishop, I'd like to go visit them and bring them the sacraments for 2 weeks. And the bishop said, no, I'm not asking anyone to volunteer. But Father Damien insisted, no, I really want to go and visit them for 2 weeks. I'll be fine. So the bishop finally relented, and as the ship approached the island, there were these huge waves in the surf, and he's let down in a little rowboat. The rowboat overturned, and he washed up on the island, soaking wet. All he had in his hand was his Bible and his breviary and the shirt on his back. And then he arrived to the settlement of 800 poor lepers. They were helpless. They were hopeless. The place was disgusting, smelled awful. There were all sorts of abuses going on. But when the lepers saw this young, healthy priest show up, they were stunned. The first year, he found out there were 200 of those 800 lepers who considered themselves Catholic. After 1 year, 600 were Catholic, and after 2 years, all 800 were Catholics. Why? Was it because he was a brilliant preacher or teacher or writer? He really wasn't. He was Christ among them. He was laying down his life. Later, he himself would catch the disease and die of it. But what gave him his strength was he celebrated the Mass every day, reverently and piously. And whenever he had a chance to go to confession, he would, and it wasn't easy, because he had to stand on the shore and shout his sins to a priest on a passing boat, because the priest wouldn't come close to the shore. But let us remember this. The glory of the Church is the saints. So let's all show up for Jesus next summer at the National Eucharistic Congress in Indianapolis. And may God bless you.